Welcome to this practice to cultivate momentum, build heat and spark that fire within. My name is Sherlock and I am so grateful you have joined me from your mat today. We have so many items to check off our to-do lists these days, and it's no wonder we can become overwhelmed. Sometimes we might even doubt our own strength and ability to keep going, which in turn can lead to procrastination. And this ends up taking us longer to get those things done that we know will help our progression, whether that be with work, our families, or our own mental and physical health. This procrastination could be an imbalance of our elements, and we might find that our fire element needs a little encouragement to get started again. This saying goes, mood follows action. So to find the motivation to get started, we need to get moving. We need to take that first step. And that's what we'll do in today's practice. We will take action, start moving, connecting to and building our fire within. In this movement alone, we'll build confidence and momentum. We'll even step out of our comfort zones and remind ourselves just how courageous we are in attempting poses that we sometimes overlook for fear of falling. In taking action, we create momentum. In taking risks, we build courage. When we step outside our comfort zone, we build confidence. Let's meet on the mat. We'll begin the practice with a purifying breathing technique called Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati helps to cleanse and awaken the nerves, or nadis, in the yoga world, creating clarity of mind and a balancing of the nervous system and the body. So sitting up tall, ground down through the sit bones, lift up through the crown, close down the eyes. Reach the arms overhead, gently bend the elbows and witness as the shoulders relax away from the ears. Create gentle fists with the palms, thumbs face up toward the sky. With short, sharp exhales through the nostrils, drawing the navel toward the spine and slightly up with each exhale. There's no attention to the inhale. The inhale is automatic. Following Kapalabhati, we'll take a deep inhale, close the eyes, interlace the thumbs as we extend through the spine, holding the breath and awareness with stillness in mind and body for as long as we can without strain. Let's begin on the exhale. Take a deep inhale to the base of the spine, all the way through to the collarbone. Interlace the thumbs. Take a deep inhale, hold the breath without strain. And just witness your own stillness. And when you're ready, imagine the energy of the breath extending out from the thumbs as we trace an arc of white light around the body. When the palms or the hands reach the floor, just take a moment to observe. Witness any sensations throughout the mind and body. Bring the hands above the head, slight bend in the elbows, making fists with the hands, thumbs pointing up. Short, sharp exhales through the nostrils, drawing the navel toward the spine. Take a deep inhale. Extend the hands. Interlace the thumbs, take a deep inhale, hold the breath here, witnessing the stillness. There should be no strain. Releasing the thumbs, imagining the energy of the breath exiting through the thumbs, painting an arc of white light around the body. As the hands come to meet the floor, just observe. Witness any sensations throughout the mind and the body. One more time. Bring the arms overhead, slight bend in the elbows, gentle fists made out of the hands. Thumbs point to the ceiling. Eyes are closed down. Inhale to the base of the spine. Extend the elbows, interlace the thumbs. Take a deep inhale, hold the breath without strain. Witness any sensations and stillness. As you exhale, imagine the energy of the breath extending out beyond the thumbs, creating an arc of white light as we draw the thumbs around the body, hands meeting to the earth. Just taking a moment to observe. Allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. When you're ready, roll over the knees. Come to find a tabletop position. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the chest, come into cow. Exhale, arching the spine, rounding into cat, chin to chest. Just a couple more times. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Just breathing into the back, the mobility of the spine. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, arch the spine. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to set this up. So spread the fingertips wide, pressing into the fingertips, the palm pads. Creases of the wrists are parallel to the edge of the top of the mat. Internally rotate the elbows toward each other. So we're broadening through the shoulders, allowing the sternum to fall closer toward the thighs. Shoulder blades melt down the back, knit the ribs, tuck the tail, bring it up and back, lengthening through the whole spine, from the crown, through the back of the neck, through to the tail. Maybe there's a micro bend in the knees to relieve a little bit of pressure on the hamstrings. And if it's in your practice, gently draw the heels toward the mat. Inhale, breath rises from the seat along the back body. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Squaring off the shoulders. Take an exhale as the navel draws to spine. Inhale now, bring the knee to the chest, arch the spine, draw the knee toward the right elbow. Exhale, good. Inhale, sweeping the leg back up to 3-legged downward dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the left elbow. Building a little bit of heat, inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest. Good. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Release the right foot to the mat. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. 3-legged down dog, shoulders are squared. Inhale, rounding the body, bringing the left knee to the left elbow. Exhale, sweeping the leg to the sky. Inhale, left knee to the right elbow. Good. Sweeping the left leg to the sky. Inhale, knee to chest. Take an exhale. Inhale, sweep the left leg back to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right. Beautiful. Inhale, wave the body forward, come into plank. Shift the weight to the right arm. Rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Stack the feet. Sweep the left arm to the sky, lift up through the hips. Coming into a side plank. Good. Finding the stretch through the side body, finding a strength in our core. We're here for 3 breaths. 2 more. Breath rises from the seat along the side body. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Lower the left hand to the mat. Roll back over to the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Building that heat now. Creating that fire within. Beautiful. Inhale, wave the body forward, coming into plank. Shift the weight to the left arm. Stack the feet. Rotate the torso to the right side of the mat. Extend the right arm to the ceiling. Lift the hips. Use the breath. Inhale, breath rises from the seat along the side body into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. 1 more breath here. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lower the knees. Just come to a natural tabletop. Draw the hips to the side. Sweep the feet out in front. Coming into Navasana, boat pose now. A couple of options here. So we can rest the hands behind the back, making sure that we're up on our sit bones, finding an extension through the spine, lifting up through the chest. Lift the knees. Good. Using the core and the breath. Inhale, breath rises from the seat along the front body. Exhale, navel draws to spine. If you want to go a little further, extend the arms out. Resting on our sit bones, maintaining a nice long spine. Using the breath to cultivate the courage here. 1 more breath, building that internal heat. Good, lower the knees, lower the feet, hug the knees. Maybe just let the head hang just for a moment. What we like to call a little egg pose here. Just roll over onto your back. Just take hold of the shins or the knees and just rock back and forth. Just a few times over the whole length of the spine. And when you're ready, rock forward, lifting up through the heels of the feet or the toes. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Maybe there's a micro bend in the knees. Chest is toward the thighs. Allow the head and neck to hang. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Thumbs point back. Spread the fingertips wide. Allow the shoulder blades to melt down the back. Tuck the tail. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, Find a nice long back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale with control, step the right foot back, coming into lunge. Frame the front foot, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Rotate the torso to the left. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. So we've got a coming into Parivrita Anjanasana. So we're doing a revolved lunge. So we're stretching the psoas and the hips. As we inhale, we find length in the spine, drawing the navel away from that top thigh. And as we exhale, maybe we deepen a little further. Shoulder blades melt down the back, stimulating the internal abdominal organs in this posture. Inhale, find length. Exhale, navel draws to spine as we maybe go a little deeper into the twist. Inhale, release from the twist, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Push through the palms, upward facing dog. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, sweep the hips to the sky. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Do that again. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, lower the back knee, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Rotate the torso to the right. Hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, navel draws to spine. We deepen a little further into the twist. Pushing, pressing the palms together to find a little more strength. Maybe a little further opening throughout the chest. Good. Inhale, unravel from the twist, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight bend in the upper back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, with control, step the left foot back, coming into lunge, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, coming to a revolved lunge now. Rotate the torso to the right. Hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, press into the palms, opening up through the chest, finding that length through the spine. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Maybe we deepen a little further into the twist. Using the breath to build energy, maintain the posture. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, unravel from the twist, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back, plank. Inhale, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Take another inhale as you push through the palms, lifting up, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, coming into lunge. Lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rising into crescent. Inhale, hands to heart center. Rotate the torso to the left. Lift up through the spine. Hook the right arm to the outside of the left. Press into the palms so we're opening up through the chest, giving us more space between the navel and the thighs. Inhale, breath rises from the seat. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Good. Inhale, unravel from the twist, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale now, bring the hands to heart center, maybe heel toe the feet to about hip width apart, maybe a little further. Bend into knees, come into Malasana. So we're coming into a bit of a yogic squat. Bring the elbows to the inside of the knees, palms to the chest. Just taking a moment to realign our breath. Maybe ground down through the feet. And visualize our energy connecting to the earth. Nice long spine, shoulder blades melt down the back. Bring the palms to the mat just in front of you. The wrist creases are parallel with the top end of the mat. Just lift the hips a little bit. Maybe come to the tops of your toes. Bring the knees to the armpits. And we can remain here if you have a little bit of a play. So you're just going to gently shift the weight into the front of the hands. Take your gaze to a spot just a little bit extended beyond the mat. So a spot just beyond the forehead. And when you're ready, gently lift one leg so you can sense how the balance will be. Lower that foot. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the right foot. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Good. If you're ready, we're going to take a little risk here. And this time, we're going to try and lift both feet. Just go to where your edge is. So if you're not ready to lift both feet, you can remain just practicing lifting one foot at a time. But if you're ready, we're going to go into full crow. Using our breath. Inhale. Lift one foot. Lift the other. Lift the hips on the inhale. Good. Exhale. Release the feet to the mat. So we can try that again. With each attempt, we take a risk. And with each risk, we remove another layer of limitations. We discover a new aspect of ourselves and how we want to show up in the world. Good. Stepping the feet back, downward facing dog. Wave the body forward, coming into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, push through the palms, lift up through the chest, thighs are away from the mat. Opening up through the chest now. Inhale, breath rises from the seat into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Tuck the toes, sweep the tail to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees to the mat. Bring the hips to the heels. Lowering the hips to the right side of the feet. Extend the legs out long. Coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana now. Bring the sole of the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Coming up onto our sit bones, so making sure our sit bones are square. Go a little bit further if you want to find a little more intensity in the twist. Shift the weight to the left hip. Bend the left knee and bring the heel to the glute. Making sure that our sit bones are still grounded. Inhale, lifting up through the crown, finding nice space through the spine. Exhale, hug the right knee with the left arm, bring the right arm behind. Gaze can be out to the side of the mat. If you've got a little more space throughout the neck, maybe the gaze goes over the back shoulder. Only taking the posture to where your edge is. Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, maybe deepening into the twist as we cleanse the internal organs. Inhale, breath blossoms from the base of the spine, through the twist, through the heart, into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Maybe we find a little more space. Inhale, unravel from the twist. Extend the left leg out long. Extend the right leg. Bend the left knee. Bring the sole of the foot to the outside of the right thigh. Shifting our weight to the right side of the body. Bend the right knee. Bring the right foot to the outside of the glute. Grounding through the sit bones. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, hug the left knee. Bring the left arm behind. Nice straight spine. So if you find that you're rounding through the spine to get into the twist, bring the twist back to the front. Find that length and go to where, start the twist and go to where your body allows. So where you start to hunch is your edge. And that's where you might remain today. Maybe with each inhale you find length through the spine, and you might notice that the body softens the longer we're in the posture. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find a little bit of space, maybe deepen into the twist. Maybe you close down the eyes. Take the gaze internal. Finding inspiration in our courage to explore. We've explored a few challenging poses, a couple of challenging sequences. Now with our eyes closed, perhaps we're exploring within. Inhale, unravel from the twist, coming back to center. Unravel the legs, bring the torso to the mat, knees to the chest. Grasp hold of the soles of the feet with the hands. And bring the knees to the outsides of the chest. Happy baby. So there's a gentle push and pull here. So there's a gentle push of the soles of the feet into the palms of the hands. And there's a gentle pull of the palms back into the soles of the feet. So we're extending the spine, tucking the tail toward the end of the mat. Nice long neck. Inhale, breath rises from the seat into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Taking a moment to reflect here. noticing how we empowered ourselves to move forward. We used our breath to breathe through any of the challenges. And recognize how you showed up for yourself today on the mat and how that translates into showing up for yourself and in the world off the mat. One last breath here. Release the feet, extend the legs up toward the ceiling. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat, knees are pointing to the sky. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lower the knees to the left side of the mat. Cactus the arms, gaze can be over to the right. Beautiful. It's a nice gentle twist here. If you want to go a little further, take the twist a little deeper. Bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. Just giving yourself a little self-adjust. Feel a nice stretch through the right IT band. So through that right hip, it's a nice stretch. Again, just taking a moment to reflect on our practice. Remembering energy flows where our attention goes. So where are our thoughts taking us? And where do you want them to go? Where do you want that energy to flow? If you have your left ankle on top of the right knee, just gently release that now. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale as you lower the legs to the right. Gaze is over towards the left hand or the left elbow. Intensifying the twist by bringing the right ankle on top of the left knee. Having that little self-adjust. Feeling the nice stretch through the left IT band, the left hip. As we build fire within, we may notice some thoughts arise. As Rumi, the great poet, once said, there is great wisdom in knowing what to ignore. It's a wonderful way to go about our day as we become aware of our thoughts. What are the thoughts we can ignore? What are the thoughts that aren't true, aren't kind? On the next inhale, just unravel from the twist, coming back to center. Extend the legs out long. Bring the arms beside the body and slightly away with palms facing up, just allowing room for the pits to breathe. Draw the heels about hips width apart. Allow the feet to fall to the sides of the mat. Gently tuck the shoulders underneath the chest and draw the chin away from the chest as well to encourage the natural curve of the spine. Release any tension in the jaw. Relax any furrow in the brow. And if you haven't already, close down the eyes. Bring your awareness to the midpoint between the brow and slightly up. Allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. And allow the body to surrender into the earth. as we come into Shavasana, just take a moment to notice and witness any sensations throughout the body. Recognize any areas of discomfort and attend to them now. Bring them comfort. With our focus remaining at the midpoint between the brow, our third eye center. Give yourself permission to surrender into the stillness of your mind and body. And become aware of your breath. Witness the peaceful inflow and the calming outflow. And begin to find some movement in the fingers and the toes. Gently rock the head and neck from side to side. And when you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side and just observe. Notice any sensations throughout the mind and body here. Pushing through your free palm, come to find a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. As we move through our practice with purpose and intention, maybe we can take the fire that we've built here on the mat into our world off the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the palms to meet. Exhale, hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your practice today, and thank yourself for coming to the mat. Now that we've generated this heat from within, we've taken that action and we've created that momentum, maybe you can take that with you throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout the rest of the month. And just know that in doing new things and taking that first step, we're building that courage to explore and find out new things about ourselves. And when we do that, we build that confidence that we need to show up in the world. If you're new here, or if you really liked this practice, please hit the like button, maybe share it with someone that you love, share it with someone that you think might benefit from it, and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel, after the practice. What was your most courageous moment? Maybe it was doing a revolved lunge, maybe it was the crow pose, and finding your balance. I'd really like to hear from you. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And as always, keep creating magic in your world because it helps the rest of the world from your space at your own pace. Namaste.